Hi, welcome. I'm Angela Hornberg, Realtor with Keller Williams Realty in the Hornberg Real Estate Group. I am here today to talk with you about why would I not sell my house to a cash investor? I'm sure you're hearing all the radio advertisements and receiving the print ads in the mail, and if you are, you're probably curious to know why wouldn't someone go that route? And so today we're going to take a deeper dive into that. And just so you know who you're getting information from, the reason I'm so passionate about this topic is because I've been in real estate since 2004. We sell at least 130 homes each year, and I have a great reputation not only with our clients but also with my peers in the community as I go around speaking and teaching and training them. And so this is me giving you the information that a lot of people are wondering about, and they really don't know how to ask those questions. So here we go. If this picture is what sticks out in your head about a real estate agent, then I feel terrible about that, and I would love to talk to you. For a lot of people, they think that real estate agents put a sign in the yard, put their home in the multiple listing service, and call it a day. And unfortunately, I have to say that sometimes that's the truth. The reality is, for those of us that make this our number one priority every day and love what we do, that's not what happens. What happens with great agents like myself is we love to create strategies and marketing plans for each and every house that we sell to make sure that we're delivering on our promise to get our clients the most money with the least amount of hassle. Which leads me to the toss-up of selling your home to a cash investor versus listing your home on the open market. And so what we're going to look at today is this versus going the cash investor route. So a lot of people choose the cash investor route because they're looking for a quick sale. They love the convenience factor of it. They don't want to have to show their home. And so they just think, yeah, you know what, that sounds like a great idea. And what a lot of homeowners don't realize is that a great agent is going to bring you pricing options as well. And so where you have one company giving you one offer, when you consult with a great real estate agent, they're going to give you options as well. And one of those options is going to be selling to a cash investor. And the benefit for you is going to be that a great agent will have multiple cash investors competing for your house rather than just going with one company over here. The other benefit of that, should you choose to go that route, is that when you consult with a realtor and you hire them to bring you those cash offers, you're also getting full representation, which is huge, and we're going to talk about that here in just a moment. But when you hire a real estate agent, they are going to give you options. Outside of the cash investor option will be an as-is sale. And so an as-is sale means you're not going to do a single thing to your house. You're going to put it on the market in its current condition, and they're going to bring you the most that the market will in that. And then the other option would be having them give you a full consultation on things that you can do to get a great return, and ultimately we call that option our top dollar option. Here's where this comes into play. On the cash investor side, you're really not going to do anything, right? They're going to gather the information about your home, probably take pictures of your air conditioning system, water heater, all of that, and go solicit those cash offers. Those guys will compete, and then you have your options there. Get your full representation. Should you choose to go for an as-is option or a top dollar option, the next thing your agent is going to do, should do when you hire a great agent, is going to be market your home. For us personally, part of our marketing package is to have a home staged and professionally photographed, which is huge because to bring you the most amount of money, we need to elicit an emotion from the buyer who's going to come and rearrange their day to come view your home. That's not done with this kind of showing, it's done with this kind of showing. And this is a testament to what staging can do to a property, followed directly by professional photography. Just like not all agents are created equal, not all real estate photographers are created equal. This is not a bad picture, and yet it doesn't look as great as this. And so there's a lot to be said for the vendors and business partners that your great agent has in regards to how your home is showcased. Right behind marketing comes showing, right? So you do a great job marketing, the house is out there on the internet, and then people want to come see it. Now, this is an interesting perspective because a lot of people that we talk to say, well, I chose to go the cash investor route because I don't want to have to show my home. It's a valid point. I completely understand that. And yet what you don't realize is you're still going to have an inspector come through. Depending on the kind of cash investor that you choose to sell your home to, they're likely going to schedule multiple showings with all of their different contractors. They may be actually wholesaling the contract, meaning setting up mass showings for other people that they're assigning the contract to. So be careful when you say, well, I want to go this route because I don't want to have any more showings. The reality is you're probably going to have some showings. On the other side, should you choose to engage with a real estate professional, most great real estate professionals like myself are going to help you create a strategy. And if showing is a concern for you, then part of that strategy is likely going to be a 1 to 2 day showing period in which we're able to show your home that small amount of time and then have some multiple offers to choose from. So don't let the showing piece be a deterrent for you to at least evaluate all of your options. Once your home is shown, likely you're going to have some offers. So here's where the negotiation piece comes in. When you go with a cash investor, they work for themselves or they work for the company that's hired them. They know what they're doing. Most homeowners don't. Even if you've sold a home for sale by owner in the past, doesn't mean that you knew what you were doing. In fact, the National Association of Realtors says that people who sell their homes for sale by owner generally sell them for 24% less than those sold with an agent. So doesn't mean you know what you're doing, although, you know, it's a feather in your hat. You want to have somebody who knows what they're doing and is an expert. And so this is a big difference. When you sell to them, they don't work for you. They have no interest to you. You sign multiple pieces of paper that say that. When you engage with a traditional realtor, this is where the expertise comes in when it comes time to negotiate. Most all pieces of closing costs are a negotiable contract term. And so you can bet that on the corporate side or the cash investor side, they're going to try to stick you with as much of that as possible. Where when you're hiring an agent, not only are you getting them to represent you, your best interest, and uphold their fiduciary duties, but they also know how to negotiate a contract where you're not the one paying for all the expenses. This is what you don't want to look like. You don't want to be this guy, you do want to be this guy over here, where it's not imbalanced, right? We want to get to a win-win agreement. You get to sell your house for the price that you agreed to, and you don't have to give the farm away, right? So this is where it gets really interesting. And so the US News has a statistic that says real estate agents are able to get their home owning clients 125% of market value versus selling with an investor. So I have to ask you, is 70% versus 125% worth that convenience factor that you think you're getting? And of course, only you can answer that for your specific situation, but that's a number that I'd like for you to keep in mind. So, the value of hiring an agent to work for you, we've talked about a couple of different statistics where the agent is going to make you more money. Yes, does it cost you more to hire them? Yes, and yet the numbers say that for the amount that you invest in hiring a great agent, that great agent is more than going to give you a double to one return. And so therein lies the value of having the expertise going to work for you when it comes to understanding the market, creating a marketing strategy, negotiating the contract, helping guide you to closing. That's also a very underrated part of the process that can really be a make it or break it. And a large part of that too goes back to the expertise in understanding the contract and what each term means for each party of the contract. And so I know that we have discussed a lot of information here in these quick few minutes, and what I'd like to point out to you is that it's really important to have someone representing you, and to me it seems like a no-brainer. You're going to make more money and have somebody representing you. The convenience factor really isn't there because you're still going to have multiple showings, and a lot of times what you believe is convenience, we hear from a lot of homeowners that we meet with that they're really upset that they wish they'd known then what they know now, and that the convenience they thought they were getting was in fact not convenient at all because it turned into tens of thousands of dollars out of their pocket that they didn't realize. And then also there's the rare occasion when the cash investor offer could be a great option for you to take. And the beautiful thing about consulting with a real estate agent is that we're bound by ethics as a realtors, part of the National Association of Realtors, to deal ethically and fairly with our clients. And so when we know there's a great option, even if it doesn't involve us, we are bound to tell you honestly. And so what I hope that you walk away with is an understanding that there's no obligation to work with a great realtor, get their opinion, hear what their options are, so that you can make a decision about what would work best for you before you sign a fast and furious contract with a whole bunch of legal jargon that you don't really even know what it means, just because a company might have some really great marketing strategies. So I hope that when I leave you today, you understand very low risk, right? You can call us today, we can meet tomorrow. If you decide we're not a fit for you, it's no harm, no foul. We part as friends, and now you have a bunch of great information to go and make the best decision with. And just to recap, the value in hiring a realtor is we represent your best interests. We can bring you all different cash options, different pricing strategies. We're gonna give you expert advice. And I know a lot of people claim to be experts, but being in the business since 2004, going through one recession, learning over 800 hours of real estate training for Texas laws alone, and in the past 5 years selling close to 1,000 homes. When we say expert, we really do mean expert, and we have the data and track record to back it up. We deal honestly with you. We're in it for the long haul. We're not newbies. This isn't like a new thing we thought we'd do. We're here forever, and we care deeply about our reputation, and our reputation is built on honesty and integrity. So call, our information will be below this video. You can call, text, email, send a smoke signal. We don't want you to leave all this money on the table, right? Real estate is the #1 way Americans are able to build wealth, and we take the honor of helping our clients very seriously. And we hate to hear stories where all this money is left on the table. So don't be this person. Nobody likes this. Grab your phone, give us a call, email, let us know. We'd love the opportunity to meet with you.